The catnap timeline. Let's get into this. Theodore Graham Bell. In 1990s, a seven-year-old that lived in Playtime Co's orphanage, Theodore Graham Bell, starting a friendship with Experiment 1006, the prototype. The same day, Fiery started working for Playtime Co. The prototype. Playtime staff expected Theo's friend to be imaginary, and they asked him to draw out his friend, and he drew a long mechanical arm. The accident. Throughout the creations of Experiment 1181, 1182, 1183, 1184, 1185, and 1186, Theo and the prototype's friendship was strengthened, but during September of 1990, the prototype ordered Theo to open one of the doors to free the orphans. Bell was electrocuted, but instead of escaping, the prototype dragged Theo's body to Dr. Harley Sawyer, who decided Theo was the perfect candidate for Experiment 1188 catnap. Experiment 1188. In November of 1990, Sawyer had Fiery use one of the catnap dolls and fuse the bigger body formula into and Theo's soul and created catnap. The catnap recall. In 1993, the catnap dolls that were attached to the Smiling Critters line of toys was seen to give children often violent nightmares. Beside them, their little grinning catnap doll. But the gas that was supposed to be lavender scented was the hallucinogenic gas from Experiment 1188 catnap. 1188 catnap was breathing into the plushies out of spite of Harley Sawyer's visits. The Hour of Joy. On August 28th, 1995, the prototype came up with the vengeance plan on the day Catnap escaped his cell. Like Experiment 1166, Yarnaby know that with the screaming and poked his head out at 1170 Huggy Wuggy, letting him know it's 10:06 a.m. Then the experiment started a massacre, and the bodies that were thrown into the underbelly of Playtime Co. Punching heretics. After the Hour Joy, Catnap kept the 1181 Dog Day, 1185 Hoppy Hopscotch, and 1186 Bobby Bear Hug alive. Locked 1182 Bubba Bubbathon, 1183 Piggy Piggy, 1184 Crafty Corn, and 1187 Kickin' Chicken in the classroom with the Mr. Lights. They were all eaten by Piggy Piggy and the Mr. Lights. Catnap relocation plan. On the night of July 13th, 1996, one of the survivors of the Hour Joy, Fiery, went to rescue the toys that were toys with a truck, but walked back home with 1188 Catnap. On that same night, Catnap killed someone in a church after breaking into a church. Catnap's home. For the first few months, Catnap lived with Fiery and Coiny, but was located to the underbelly of Plushworld's garden with the other creations after almost killing Coiny, but Fiery would still feed him for the next 28 years, even after it got renamed the Zone of Shipping in 2021. Guess who's back? On January 20th, 2024, Fiery brought Catnap back for the anime shipping war and introduced him to Pichu. Torturing Dog Day. On March 19th, the day the war was supposed to happen, Catnap ripped the bottom half of Dog Day's body off as a way to torture the heretics, even though most of them are dead. The death of Hoppy Hopscotch. In May of 2024, after Catnap saw Hoppy lost to one of the shippers, he dragged her away to the prototype for him to kill. The second hour of joy. In June of 2024, Catnap, Fiery, Pichu, Bob, and Flippy recreated the Hour of Joy to kill all of Anime's army to humble her. The fall of Catnap. November 2024, Dog Day had a plan for the last 28 years for revenge on Catnap, but having Catnap chase him for a while. The prototype came down, and Catnap thought he was going to save him, but stabbed him in the mouth. Catnap dropped the key that was to 1186's door, finding him in safe haven. In March of 2025, Dog Day finally was wondering where Catnap was, but after him in 1322, Dough the Dough Man, Bobby shouted, "I found him," and she was comforting him after Catnap had a breakdown over the prototype betraying him. And that is the entire history of Catnap. I know it's kind of short because he's not, even though he's kind of relevant in 2024, he's not that relevant in the lore. And also, this is the plus many of you may have seen, but this is the new main Catnap plush on the channel. Okay, bye.